Welcome back, guys. So we're out for 3 days, 2 nights here. Myself, my 2 dogs. I got a load of gear with me. I got my canvas hot tent and the wood stove and all the gear that goes with it. We're going to snowshoe our way into a little pond here, find a spot to set up camp, set up all the gear, spend the next couple of days out here doing some trout fishing, snowshoeing, and just relaxing and enjoying the outdoors here in central Newfoundland. So hope you guys tag along for the video. Should be a good couple of days. So I can see the pond up ahead, just out through the trees up here. So we're getting there. I am absolutely soaked to the bone in sweat though. Snow is pretty sticky. So this is all fresh snow that we got in the last 3 or 4 days. And it's really mild today. So the snow's gone really soft and sticky and hasn't had a chance to get a crust on it yet. So yeah, it's not easy pulling the sled. It's just sinking down in the snow and really sticking onto the snow. But anyways, we don't have too much further to go. Once we get out onto the pond, it should be a little easier walking. And to make things worse, we got a busted snowshoe. All right, well, we made it out to the pond. And my snowshoe is completely ruined now. Millie knocked the camera over. So yeah, as you can see, this piece slid down, and yeah, this is completely useless now. It's actually becoming a tripping hazard. So I'm gonna bail on the snowshoes. I'm just gonna leave them here by the side of the trail, and I'll pick them up on the way out. Well, this is where the snowshoes will come in handy. Pretty much up to my knees right now in snow coming off the pond here. But we're almost there. Straight through these trees here. That's going to be home for tonight. Yeah, the snow sucks for doing this kind of stuff. It's just not so soft. There's no bottom to it at all. We made it. Here, Goose, let me get that pack off you, bud. Okay, good boy. Good boy. Well, better get to work, I guess. So it'll be most of the afternoon now, setting the tent up and cutting a bunch of firewood. So I need enough wood to do all evening. I'm gonna try and burn the stove right through the night, and then enough for tomorrow morning as well to boil some water for coffee and breakfast. So that's the plan. So yeah, better get to work. So just making up some stakes for the tent. I usually just make them out of some alders that I find close by the campsite. These Esker tents are pretty easy to set up. You basically just need a center pole. I do believe they sell one, but don't quote me on that. But I just cut a stick when I get out here. And yeah, it's one less thing I have to carry. Good old trucker's hitch does the job on these pretty good. Just tie a loop in your line. Go around a little stick or a tree like this, and then you can cinch that down like so. Yeah, you can really cinch that down, and I just go around the main line again. And I leave a loop in that. Then when I want to untie it, all you have to do is pull on the free end of the rope here, or the line. Pull on that, and it comes right out. Okay, one more time for the trucker's hitch. This is a really good knot to know if you don't know it. So I'm going to go around this tree. This is the one I want to tie off to. So I want to create a loop in my line somewhere around here. So when I go around my tree and come back up through, I can cinch this down. So I'll put my loop right around here somewhere. So I just make a loop like this in my line. Then I go up through. And then I pull that tight, like so. So now I have a loop tied in the main part of my line. Then I'm going to go around the tree, grab the end, go through my loop that I made in my main line, and now you can cinch this down as tight as you want it. And this knot, it won't slip on your line. So you can really cinch that down. And that's how I guy out all four corners of my tent. So once I get that cinched down where I want it, I'll just kind of pinch it off with my fingers so I don't lose my tension. Then I'll just go right around these two pieces here with my free end. So I'll go around and then up through. And I like to leave it on a bite like this. So I leave a little loop in this line. Then when I want to take the tent down and untie it, all I have to do is pull on this free end here. And it all comes undone just like that. Really not a lot of snow, much down to the ground here after one shovelful, right down to the moss. Alright, I found a couple of decent dead standing trees right behind the tent here, so if I can get all this bucked up now and split, packed in the tent, we should be good for tonight for sure. A lot of sawing to do. Alright guys, got all that wood split up now. A decent little wood stash here, so I think it should be enough to do me till tomorrow morning. I'll give you a little tour of the hot tent. I just finished splitting up my firewood. I still got this one big piece left. It was the biggest piece off the first tree that I took down. So I may cut some more of that up later. If not, I'll take care of that guy tomorrow. Yeah, the firewood pile is looking pretty good. Piled right up there, so that should last me all night, no problem. Yeah, I got my cot, and this is new for me, this sleeping pad. So if you've been following my channel for a while, I always use an inflatable sleeping pad. I usually have two. I have one for myself and one for the dogs, but I've recently been having some trouble with some air leaks. So I decided to try this system out. It's just a foam mattress. It just folds up accordion style. Takes up a little more space than the inflatable ones, but they're super lightweight. These weigh less than a pound each. So about two of these. I got one here for the dogs to lay on, and one for myself. So I'm interested to see how that works versus the air mattress that I'm used to using. Yeah, it's about 4:30, I think. So I think I'll head out on the pond now, drill a hole. I need to fill up my pots for water for later. Yeah, I'll take the auger out on the pond now and drill a hole, see how much ice is out there, and get some water. So this pond is nothing but slob. Every time I take a step, I'm going like up past my ankles in water. So that's kind of unfortunate because it's not going to be great for fishing tomorrow. I was going to kind of fish my way around this pond, but it's just not good conditions for it really. I don't know if it's going to get cold enough tonight to freeze this up. I doubt it. I think it's only supposed to get down to about -5, -6 degrees Celsius tonight. So not great conditions on the pond, but we'll see what tomorrow brings. My feet are getting soaked. If I'd known the conditions were going to be like this, I would have worn my rubber boots instead of wearing these winter boots, because these are not waterproof. They're water resistant, but not waterproof, and my feet are getting wet already. So I'm not even going to bother to drill a hole down with the auger. I'm just going to get some of my water off the top, just down through this slob here. Okay, well, it's dark outside. I was just out sitting by the fire for a couple hours, but time to come in now, get this wood stove going, get some food going. Millie got my my cat taken over here. Yeah, I got the stove ready to go here pretty much. I think I'm just going to run out and grab a burning log out of the fire outside, just bring it in and throw it in the stove. Probably the best way to get this going now. We're gonna try it anyways. Okay, wood stove is finally pumping out some good heat here, starting to warm up inside the tent. So I am getting hungry, so it's time to get some food cooking here. So tonight on the menu we have some moose tacos. So in here I got some moose meat that I cooked at home. So I put this in the crock pot, left it on there all day, and it's really tender, just falls apart. So just got it wrapped up in some foil. I'm just going to throw that right on top of the stove. Kind of hard to film in here, guys. It's close quarters, and I need to get a wider angle lens for this camera. But anyways, I'll do what I can. So yeah, I'm just going to warm up this this moose meat, and then I got some tortillas and a bunch of toppings to put on the tacos, so this should be pretty good. So I just picked up these Baffin slippers. I've been meaning to get something like this for a while now. So these got like a pretty durable bottom, so they're supposed to be meant to be able to like walk outside or walk on the ground with them, but they're still soft, so they pack down really small. I can stuff them into my pack, they don't take up much room, and then I can take my boots off in the evening like this, and I can still like walk on the snow and walk around outside if I wanted to. I'm just going to make these one at a time in the frying pan here. Actually, maybe I can do two at a time. Okay, we're going to do hot sauce. A little hot sauce. Some moose meat. Oh, this is going to be so good. It smells amazing in here. Cheese. Can't have tacos without cheese. Lots of cheese. And we'll top it off with some spicy salsa. Oh yeah, gonna be good. Whew. Spicy. Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy these. Probably make a couple more, like I said. And we'll check back here in a bit. Morning. Hey Goosey. Well, it's about 6:30 a.m. So just getting up on the go now. Stove is still burning, kept it burning all night. It was nice and warm in here. Anyways, as I was saying, stove burned all night, no problem. Kept it nice and warm in here. My stove kind of tipped on me, melted down through the snow on one side, so it's on a bit of an angle here this morning. But yeah, when it burns out later, I'll fix that up, level it back up. I usually put a couple of logs through and under the legs, and that keeps it more stable on top of the snow, but I forgot to do it yesterday when I was setting up. Anyways, I'm gonna boil up some water here now, have some coffee, and just kind of relax. I don't know exactly what we're gonna get up to here today. There's like a little crust of snow, and it's 6 inches or so of water, and then the solid ice is underneath all that. So it's a bit messy out there. For now, I'm just gonna relax in the tent and enjoy some coffee. Seems to be a little bit better of a crust on the snow this morning. I guess where it hasn't had a chance to warm up yet. So staying up on top of the snow for now. So I'm gonna go out on the pond here. I'm gonna walk up off this point right up here and drill a hole, drop a line down, and try for a trout. All right, let's see how much ice is here. Conditions are a lot better this morning. I'm surprised, but I'll take it. Goose's favorite part. All right. Fresh worm on. One of these orange and black spinners with the red beads on it. So I just brought the one rod today, or on this trip I should say. This is not one of my go-to fishing spots, but the main reason I come here is because it's easy access. But there are trout in this pond. I've just never had a whole lot of luck here, but you never know. Well guys, no luck with the fishing. So I've been out here for about 3 hours now. Tried a bunch of different spots around the pond and nothing, not even a bite. So it's been pretty slow. I think I'm gonna pack up soon and head back to camp. Probably get a fire going, get a cup of coffee, warm up a little bit. So I got a few chores to do back around camp too. I got to cut some more firewood and fix up the stove and stuff. So I think I'm gonna go do that and yeah, take a little break from the fishing. Hey Millie, come on, let's go. Let's go for a walk. Still got my same worm that I put on first thing this morning. It's not touched. So the trout are scarce, real scarce. Oh, the heat from the fire feels nice. Oh, getting smoked out. Beautiful dry piece of wood there, boy. Alright, so it's 4 o'clock. I haven't been filming much. I've just been chilling, hanging around camp, feeding the fire outside, and I did go back out on the pond for maybe an hour or so. I went up to the other end of the pond, the opposite end from this morning. Drilled a few holes up there and fished for about an hour, but no luck, nothing at all. So came on back to camp here and gonna start to get some supper ready here soon. So before I cook supper, I think I'm going to cook supper outside on the fire tonight. It's a nice afternoon out there, so I'm going to do that outside. And for a little appetizer, I've got a bottle of seal heart. So I think I made this, or not made it, it's already cooked and ready to go, but just need to warm it up. But I think I had this one time on a video maybe last year. I remember having it at some point. Some of you guys may have seen it, but yeah, this is bottled seal heart from the northern peninsula here in Newfoundland. So my father got this from somewhere, someone he works with, I believe. So yeah, I'm going to warm that up on the fire outside, snack on this. Probably give the dogs a piece or two each in with their dog food as well. So Millie here is passed out solid, but she won't be long waking up now when I pop the lid on this seal heart. There we go. So feel free to leave a comment, let me know if you guys would ever try this or if you've ever tried it before. I doubt, I don't think it's something that most people have probably ever had a chance to even try, but yeah, bottled seal heart. What is it, Millie? Yeah, you're gonna get a piece. Oh yeah, she's nice and hot. Yeah, it's good. So surprisingly, it doesn't have a like a super strong taste to it. It's a pretty bland taste actually. Yeah, not bad at all. Anyways, I'm gonna snack on this. I'm gonna give the dogs a couple pieces each in their bowls here. Nom 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 nom. Alright, I think these are done. Just need to be warmed through. I charred them a little bit on the other side, but looking good. Homemade codfish cakes. So my father made these a few days ago. They got salt fish and potatoes and some spices. So these are going to be really good. I was going to eat these for supper a couple nights ago when Dad dropped them off to me, but I was like, nope, I'm heading in the woods, and hard to beat fish cakes cooked on the open fire. So I'm glad I saved them for now. Oh man, good stuff. Come on, Millie. Come in. Good girl. Come on. Hurry up on the sleeping bag. Alright guys, wood stove is going. Gonna let this go out here now and climb in the tent for the evening. Not quite dark yet, but it'll be dark within the next 20 minutes or so, I'd say. Beautiful evening though. Oh, whew. Wow, a lot is going on in my hair. Anyways, we're in the tent. Just getting the wet boots off now. Some dry socks and my little camp slippers on. Kick back here by the wood stove. And yeah, that'll be it for this evening. So, good day. Heading out tomorrow. Good couple of days out here. Haven't been out for a while now. I think this is the first video I've had up, I think since the new year started, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I just haven't had time to get out, so anyways, glad to be out. Get a new video up on the channel here. Thanks a lot for following along, and yeah, hopefully I'll be getting out a little more often now. Work is starting to slow down a little bit for the next probably month or so, so I'm hoping to get a bunch of different camping trips done, and hoping to get a decent trouting trip into some different ponds, and catch a couple meals of trout. So yeah, I'll take you guys along if that stuff actually goes ahead. So the channel is, I think, getting pretty close to 5,000 subscribers, so it's a pretty good little milestone for me, so appreciate all the support. And yeah, that's about it for now, guys. Thanks a lot for following along on the video, and we'll see you guys in the morning. So it's just after 7 o'clock now, just having a coffee. So we had a little visitor last night. I woke up to put wood in the stove, and I could hear something almost like the sound when a piece of ice or something falls from a tree and lands on the tent and kind of slides down the canvas of the tent. But I heard it a couple of different times, and eventually I was like, geez, it can't be snow falling off a tree, because it was a nice clear night last night. You could see all the stars. Yeah, I kept hearing it. It was over here one time, and then the next time it would be over this way, and then I could kind of hear it going around. So yeah, well, it actually turned out to be a mouse. So I didn't think too much of it last night. I went on back to sleep, and but this morning as I woke up, I was just laying here on the cot kind of looking up like this, and I could see the mouse. He was climbing all over the outside of the canvas. I guess he was trying to get in. Maybe he made his way in at some point overnight, I'm not sure, but yeah, I guess the heat from the tent attracted him, and he was kind of checking things out. So I kind of just hit the tent like that and sent him flying, and I never saw him after that. So anyways, yeah, that was a first. Yeah, anyways, we had a good night. Looks like a pretty good morning out there, so I'm just going to enjoy some coffee now and then get up on the go, and eventually going to have to pack up and head out. Sit. Sit. Goose, sit. Well, another trip in the books, so we're all packed up, ready to hit the trail. Hoping to get in for some more camping trips here pretty soon, so stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave me a comment. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, pups, let's go. Ready? Let's go.